Poverty killed Jordan Neely, not Daniel Penny's 7-minute chokehold. This the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you like and subscribe right now. Hit that button. Let's roll the footage.
Another major development, a jury found Marine veteran Daniel Penny not guilty in the subway chokehold killing of Jordan Neely. Last summer, 30-year-old Jordan Neely, who struggled with homelessness, drugs, and mental illness, entered a subway car in New York City. Witnesses say he was acting erratically, screaming threats to kill.
I'm gonna stop right there. He was acting erratically, screaming threats to kill. Those are main signs that he caught that poverty. They kept trying to make this case a race issue, but it was three other black men. It was a black man that held Neely's arms, and then there was another black man who seemed to me to be recording the whole situation. And I kept asking myself like why haven't we burned down the Walgreens for this man's justice? Everybody knows if they kill you on tape, we supposed to burn down the Walgreens so they can get their justice. Somebody said if we burned down the Walgreens every time they killed us on tape, then it wouldn't be any Walgreens. But even myself, I'll question myself like I have no urges to burn down the Walgreens. Looking at this tape, let's roll some more footage.
Video captured Penny, a Marine veteran, placing Neely in a chokehold for several minutes. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Penny was acquitted of criminally negligent homicide after prosecutors argued he was justified for using some force, but that he used way too much for too long, nearly 6 minutes, they said. The defense.
You see that guy right there? He looks like a whole nigga. I kept pausing like to see his reaction, like was he looking at it like this is not my business? Or but you know what? He was looking like I'm not about to touch this dude and mess around and get that poverty on me, because everybody knows that stuff it's hard to get off. You can't get it off. You know what I mean? You get it on you mess around, lose your job, you lose everything. You know what I mean? You get that poverty on you, nobody's gonna care about you but your family. You get it too bad, not even your family gonna be able to mess with you. I know I had that poverty on me one time. One time I had it real bad. I, I had that stuff, and that was the signs. That's the signs when you got that poverty on you. All right, they keep saying that he was a homeless Michael Jackson impersonator. So that's kind of a sign that he might have had that poverty on you. I'm sure I'm sure there's not a good career impersonating Michael Jackson. He didn't really look like Michael Jackson on the clip that they just showed. Plus, Michael Jackson probably doesn't hang out on the subway. You know what I'm saying? These are signs that he might have had that poverty, but for me, the sign was acting erratically. I remember when I had that poverty on me one time, I just, I got out of jail. I lived in Atlanta. I got locked up. I got out of jail in the wintertime. I didn't have no money, no place to stay. And people treated me real bad. And it just made you angry at anybody who like he's probably looking at these people leaving their houses, on their way to work, and it infuriating. He's like, "What you looking at?" You know what I'm saying? When you got that poverty on you, hey, you might say anything because you so erratic, like they said, and it's contagious. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's had that poverty on them before and escaped from it don't want to be nowhere around none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like for real, like when we escape, like you used to live like in messed up situation. Now you living nice, and you see a bug in the house. I know me. I'm like, who done brought that poverty off in here? You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to make me lose my house, man? You crazy? Or I mess around and be losing it on the subway. You know what I'm saying? And some superhero choke me to death. And I don't get a Walgreens burnt down because I got the poverty on me. It's real out here. I
Also
got to be
said he
careful.
was just protecting himself and fellow passengers. In a voluntary station house interview, Penny demonstrated for detectives. Jordan Neely's father did not agree with the verdict.
I miss my son. My son didn't have to go through this. It hurts. Really, really hurts.
It's so sad.
Probably the most important.
This is going to sound horrible, but don't it look like his dad already had that poverty on me? I swear to God, you got to try to stand clear of that poverty. That's why make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Pause everything. Hit the like and subscribe button. Y'all don't want me to get that poverty on me, do you? Then I'll be yelling on the subway, and ain't no telling what might happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I always say, if they kill you on tape, that we got to burn down at least a Walgreens to get that man that justice. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? But even myself, that's why I redid this story. I question myself like I have no urges to burn any Walgreens. Looking at this, and that's because we as people we don't empathize for people if they get that poverty on them. And it can happen to anybody anytime. It's happened to me before. It can happen to any of us. You know what I'm saying? But we don't empathize for you if you get that poverty on you. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, even a whole nigga might stand there and let Daniel Penny choke you all the way out to death. And then the whole court system will see you protecting the bus because people that's not accustomed to it are like so afraid of it because it's something to be afraid of. You know, it's so scary. My cousin was talking about how somebody was in his mom's neighborhood and threw a cup of Mountain Dew or something out the window. One of his friends did, and he lost his mind. You know what I'm saying? And the kid didn't understand why. Probably because in his neighborhood, it's already McDonald's and stuff already on the ground, so it's not. But my cousin like, you ain't about to bring that property over here. You know what I'm saying? Mess around, we lose this house.
Factor in this case were the witnesses who were the actual people in the subway car, and many, if not most, were terrified of Mr. Neely, they said, and they looked to Daniel Penny as heroic and a protector.
They
The
calling him
only
a
way you'll
hero.
be able to
They call him a hero, guys. You know what I'm saying? He saved them from possibly being affected with that poverty. You know what I'm saying? Listen, America, I'm not one to judge. You know what I'm saying? I hate racial profile cases. I don't think this is one of those because, like I said, it was a black man held Neely's arms down while Daniel Penny choked him. And they both risked their lives getting that poverty on them. God knows what might happen to them. You know what I'm saying? This is, oh my God, I'm so afraid for them, and I understand the fear. You know what I'm saying? So when they seen Jordan Neely and they're frantic, yelling, probably spit talking, angry at those people who had homes and cable and blankets, and you know what I'm saying? And they probably left their homes to go to get their jobs and get paid. They was at his house. Them New York subways run 24 hours a day. You at my house right now, and you mad at me? You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it, and so it's something to be afraid of. Because if you catch that stuff, boy, I'm telling you, you don't want that stuff. I know I'm in a good place in life right now, personally. I'm not doing great, but that poverty hasn't completely came over me. And I know, like if I be around, I know somebody be like, man, it's hard out here for a brother. It ain't no, it's not. It's hard for you, boy. You got that poverty on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay away from that poverty, y'all, or they can kill, or we might let them kill you in front of everybody on tape and not burn no Walgreens down for you. Tell me what you think in the comments, yo. Like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let y'all want to see that poverty come down on me too. Like and subscribe. The Marcus Russell Show. Peace.